everybody. Today is Monday, November 18th. It's 8:38 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Munchbox. I'm going to get $18.14 for 3.2 miles. Well, here we are again, another week, starting it up, trying to get that $35 once again. And so far, it looks pretty good, like it's going to be a busy day. I turned the app on at 8 a.m. and then realized I didn't have my cup of tea this morning. I usually have a cup of green tea or peppermint tea, just sort of warm me up and hydrate me and get me going for the day. But somebody gave me some a package of jasmine tea to try this morning, and I said, well, I've never had jasmine tea, how bad could it be? Let me give it a try. And it smelled like air freshener. I'm like, this smells just like something I would have plugged into an air freshener in the bathroom. I'm like, I wonder what it's gonna taste like. And so I put a little bit of honey in it to kind of sweeten it up. And I had a sip of it and I spit it out. It tasted just like air freshener. It tasted like poison. And I'm like, who in the hell? Did you see this guy? He just backed up without even looking. So I decided to just spit it out. Throw it out and start over. And I had peppermint tea instead. You see with this job how everything unexpected can always happen. That's why you always have to be so careful when you're driving. And just take your time. So I'm always on the lookout. Even though I'm making my video chit-chatting, I got my eyes peeled and I'm ready for any kind of craziness that might occur. Alright, we're here at Munchbox. Let's get it. Down. Okay, I got the stuff and it's in the car, and we're on our way to a house 2.5 miles from here, 8-minute drive. Leave at door. Instructions say leave on the table, please. And there was no problems picking up the order. It was ready. Munchbox is always very efficient at having stuff ready to go. It's not very often that I have to wait for orders at Munchbox. And whew, this food has a very strong smell. It has a strong bacon smell, I believe. That's what I'm smelling. It's not sausage. It's definitely not sausage. It's the bacon and egg smell, I guess, would be. It's very, very strong. I had to open up the vent. And I think the place we're going to go drop off at is going to be a gated community, a guard-gated community, as I recall. And it's always tricky to make a turn to get over there from this direction. I usually have to go all this way up and then make a right and then a U-turn, because the traffic is just so crazy when people come out of there. And we're still in the midst of rush hour still, so there's still a lot of cars flying out, so I've got to be patient. It's going to take me a minute to make this maneuver. I've got to go out, get in the far left-hand lane, and then make my U-turn. Kind of just following this red car in front of me to get there. And these poor guys on the right-hand side, they've been waiting longer than me to do their maneuver, but they don't realize that where they're at, it's more difficult to make a turn. Oh boy. Well, so far so good. We're just flowing along, and this is going to put $8 in the tank, and then there's just going to be probably, if it continues like this, we won't have to do more than 5 deliveries at the most to be done. I'm hoping it's only going to be 4. Yesterday I only had to do 2 deliveries. It was a real short day. Well, because it was the weekend. Usually on the weekend, the tips are bigger on the weekends than the weekdays. So it's a lot quicker. And then I was doing the math yesterday, trying to figure out what made more sense for profitability, you know, making a video every day or making a video every other day, and then spending the time that I would spend on making a video, spend it delivering. And so it actually, the math worked out where it would make more sense to deliver. In fact, it would actually make more financial sense to not make any videos at all and just deliver based on the math. So I was like, well, I'm still enjoying making the videos, but maybe I should make the videos less than every day. And so I think I'm going to continue to make the videos until the end of the year every day. And then when the new year comes, I'm going to reduce the number of days I'm making videos. So they'll probably be coming out every other day or less is my best guess. Because if I did do the numbers, it's like an hour spent delivering is at least $20. And it takes me about an hour to edit and upload the video. So that hour I spend doing it, if I do the math and how much money it generates, it's not a significant enough amount of money to be the equivalent to working an extra hour delivering. Because if you do an extra $20 times 10 is $200 just in 10 days, and there's 30 days in the month, so that's what is that, 10 times 10 times 20 is 200. That's $600 extra I could make every month just not making the videos. And I do not make $600 a month in revenue from these videos. It's a very tiny amount of money. So there's a lot to think about. So I'm like, yeah, maybe in the next year I'll do that, and then maybe I will come up with during that time off, my brain will be able to come up with, you know, creative ideas on what other things I can do to attract even a bigger audience for the videos, or just move on to something else. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, where's my driver? Oh, there it is. There's my driver's license. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. But it's not like I'm like, oh, I've got to make more money, or, you know, there's a problem. It's more like what makes sense. You know, I think if I thought like I had to work an extra 3 hours or something, you know, something that was a lot, I'd be like, I'm not doing that, because I get burned out on delivering. But just doing one more extra hour every day for delivering doesn't even sound like that difficult to do, because I normally only work until about noon. So if I had to work until 1 every day, that would be no problem. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll get it all straightened out. So anyway, we're here in Grand Hills now, and it's going to be coming up on the right. And I think this is going to be the guard that you don't have to spend a lot of time waiting for. They're usually pretty efficient. Oh, there's 2 golf carts. Look at all these rich, overweight men riding around in their golf carts. Some of them need to go on a weight management plan, I think. Jesus. I guess when you got all that money, you think you can eat all you want. There's not going to be any consequences. I don't think they've ever heard of diabetes, high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke. That's probably not in their vocabulary. They're more all about, you know, the bank statement. It's like, my bank statement is healthy. That's all I care about. It is fat with money. Okay, I'm going to make a right turn here, and then we'll get through the guard here shortly. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, will do. Thank you. Ooh, she reminded me to go slow inside. Don't go fast. No speeding. Don't worry, I'm not a speeder. I don't think I ever speed when I'm in here. I don't think. I guess a lot of people do because, they're trying to get their delivery as fast as possible. The speed limit is really slow in here. It's 15 miles an hour. And I guess people, they drive much faster. And so they even put up little signs that say you're going too fast. My current speed was 12 miles an hour. I'm like, that's not fast. Okay, now I'm going 16 miles. I'm going 1 mile. Now I'm going 12. I'm like, what do they want? What do you people want from me? I'm not even going deep into this community. I think we're safe. Okay, now I'm going 17 miles, 18 miles, 19 miles. Okay, now I'm speeding. But I'm going downhill. What do you want me to do? All right, it's going to be coming up on the right-hand side. It's the last house. I've been here many times. Oh, there's their table. I see their little table. Let's drop this off. All right, easy delivery. Don't get any easier than that. $8.25 for 6.2 miles. That is a no, decline. DoorDasher sent me some kind of weird message. What did it say? Thomas is, They sent me an order saying somebody's order is ready for pickup at the Red Barrel Tavern. How weird. Why would you send me that? I didn't accept the offer. I guess now they're doing it where even before you accept the offer, they're trying to tempt you, saying, well, you don't have to wait. It's ready to pick up if you accept it. Usually you don't get that message until you accept the offer. That was weird. They're always trying to do something different. Everybody's always trying to figure out a better way to be efficient with these apps and make the most money. Make sure they get a driver. Well, now we're on our way out to the exit point. It's a quiet day today. The vibe today feels very mellow because, it's Monday. Temperature is 53 degrees. It's 8:52 a.m. I have 3.5 miles currently on the car. And I'm getting 41 miles to the gallon. And I'm in front of a landscaping truck, which I hope is going to move forward. I hope it's not just here. I don't know, is this truck just there? Are they like doing something? Was I just behind a truck that wasn't going to go anywhere? Oh my God, I was behind a truck that was just parked. They had no hazards on, no nothing. Unbelievable. At least put your hazards or like a cone at the back so people know you're not trying to make a turn. God, that was so rude. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Well, let's see if this day is going to be busy or not, everybody. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen today? It's Monday. I got the Monday blahs right now. And I'm just kind of like, this is why a lot of delivery drivers don't like making videos because, I'm sure most delivery drivers, they're just quiet and like to be to themselves. So, and I'm kind of like that too, but I do like the exercise of, talking to the camera and speaking my thoughts out loud. So it's kind of a fun exercise, and it really helps. It helps me in other aspects, like, you know, like in your regular life and you're trying to articulate something, like if you don't talk a lot, it's very hard to articulate what you're feeling or what you're trying to communicate to people. But I think having this camera and making these videos, that's one of the nice perks about it, is that you get better at articulating what you're trying to say because you're doing it every day with the YouTube. You know, when I'm driving, I'm talking to you guys, telling you what's going on. And so that's a very helpful benefit. There's all these weird little things that are helpful benefits to making videos that you don't even think about. Like, you know, like bathing every day and making sure you look decently groomed when you go out and you're not all disheveled. So yeah, there's a lot of different perks that you don't think about that really help you to just be, you know, be on point. Rather than if you, like, I'm sure a lot of drivers that don't do videos, they just roll out of bed in like their pajamas and start delivering. They don't even brush their teeth because, you know, they're like, why should I care? Nobody sees me. I just go to people's doors and drop off food. And I'm sure their cars, they keep them real filthy. I would have no doubt. Well, the app is really quiet right now. We got absolutely nothing going on. And the traffic is still really busy. And of course, I've got to get over to my far right-hand lane. And it's so dangerous to do it. And I usually wait until I'm past the third light over at Sunridge Heights, and I make my attempt to get over, because that's the only time it's safe. Any other time I'm driving in this particular spot right here, it is so dangerous to try to get over, because every single one of these people in front of me wants to get over to the right-hand lane, because that's how you get over to the freeway. And it's like a shortcut for people who don't want to stay on this road to go all the way to where the next freeway on-ramp is. So yeah, it's a mess. So you gotta be patient. And hopefully I get something good today that's gonna make this day nice and short. I thought by getting that Munchbox offer, I would be aces. I thought, wow, I'm going to get one order after the other now, because it seems like it's a real busy day. But it's not. Look how quiet it is. I haven't told you guys about one other offer since we left that drop-off. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But, oh well, there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And this is the light where I'm supposed to get over to the right. Let's see what I can do. So this morning there was nothing exciting going on. I went for a walk this morning to get a little exercise, and then I was at the casinos, walking in the casinos, because they have it nice and, you know, the temperature controlled in there, and it's real quiet in the morning. And so I did that this morning, and then I got home and I had to cut more pills for my dog. He takes all that gabapentin for pain, and so I had to chop some of the pills up, because, you know, you're only supposed to take like half of one of the pills. So I was doing that this morning, and I read this article this morning about how to be healthy and live a long time, and they said you need to eat more beans. And I'm like, more beans? They said, yeah. They said in Italy they eat a lot of soups that consist mostly of 3 different kinds of beans: a pinot, garbanzo, and a white bean. And then they add vegetables to it. And I said, well, that sounds good, and it sounds very inexpensive too. So I went to the market and I picked up you know, the beans and the chicken broth, and then I whipped something up at home, and it was good, and I made a huge pot of it, and I was able to portion it out and freeze some of it, and the rest I put in the fridge for later today. And yeah, it's supposed to be real good for digestion, and there's all kinds of, you know, healthy things in there. So I'm like, wow, that sounds like something I need to start eating now that I'm at that age where, you know, everything's going to start to break. I'm going to start having all kinds of issues, because I guess when you get old, that's when they start. Oh, something's coming in. $10.57 for 6.3 miles. No, forget it. And yeah, so when you get older, that's what you have to think about. Like, oh, how can I stay healthy and make sure I minimize medical bills, surgeries, and all that good stuff. But some stuff is just hereditary, you know. Whatever happens to your ancestors, it's most likely going to happen to you at some point, no matter what you do. You're just going to try to delay it as much as possible. The time is 9:25 a.m. I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Target and shop for 7 items. I'm going to get $8 to drive 3.4 miles. Well, it has been slow. There is nothing too exciting happening. It is just slow, slow, and slow. But why should I be surprised? It's Monday. Everybody has the Monday blahs, and we're about almost a week away. Next week will be Thanksgiving, so. And usually around the holidays, things do start to slow down because everybody has commitments and they're doing stuff. So it should be no surprise. What am I shopping for? Oh God, a pregnancy test, eggs, milk, chicken breast tenders, a lemon, some broth, and some capers. Oh brother. Oh brother. Oh dear. Now this hopefully, I don't think anything is locked up at Target. I was kind of thinking, oh, is the pregnancy test going to be locked up? But I don't think they lock up those things at Target. Poop911.com. Oh, I guess they pick up dog poop. That sounds like a fun job. Oh, Lord. There's a job for you. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to pick up the dog poop. All right, let me... clicked on arrive at store, start the shopping, don't send an intro. Oh boy, I am not feeling it today. I'm just like on autopilot. I'm like, well, just do the job and get it done. I'm not having an inspirational day today. I'm having a just get it done mechanical day. Like a robot. Come on, lady, are you gonna cross the street? Are you gonna cross it? She's trying. She's got a bad hip. She's trying to get across that road. Alright, let me stop at this stop sign and hope this other guy stops, and then try to park at my usual spot, which is over here. And somebody has my usual spot, so I'll go a little bit more forward to where this cart return is, and then I'll park here. Oh great, someone put a shopping cart there. Oh nice. How responsible. Well, everybody, it was a little bit of a challenge because who ever heard of capers? What are capers? Is it some type of some type of fish thing? I'm like, what is a caper? I'm like, I don't know what a caper is. So I was having a hard time finding a caper. A jar of them. And so I needed help, so I asked somebody for help, and they directed me to where I could find the capers. Right now I'm trying to figure out what's the shortest distance to get to this apartment I've got to get to. And I'm not 100% sure. The navigation says to go to the right and then go all the way around to Sunridge Heights, but I guess that's what I'll do. So I had a hard time finding the that item, and then I finally found it, And then at the self-checkout, I tried to scan a lemon, and the lemon wouldn't scan, and then it locked up on me. It said I had to ask for help. And so the person that usually is there at the self-checkout to help you, she was missing in action. So I had to stand there for a minute until she materialized, and then I was good. Then I'm like, okay, well, now you're here, so help me. And then she decided to teach me, give me a lesson on how to use the self-checkout machine. So as I tried to maintain my composure with her lesson on how to use the self-checkout machine, I paid for everything and got out of there. And I wasn't really irritated. I was just kind of like, I'm not feeling doing this job today, and so any kind of shenanigans that happen to occur, I have no interest in even absorbing. I'm just sort of like gonna pretend like this day is just an imaginary day. Like none of this is really even happening. I'm not here. I'm back at home relaxing, watching a good movie. I'm not dealing with this ridiculous situation of shopping for somebody for $8. I'm like, this is so not even worth it. I'm like, I normally don't take shopping offers unless they're at least $10, and I'm just like, why am I dealing with this? And then to make it even worse, this drop off is to an apartment, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta go to an apartment. How horrible. And it's one of these apartments where they don't have a gate code to get in. You have to like call the customer, and then they gotta buzz you in. I'm like, oh no. So I gotta deal with that baloney next. So the instructions say just leave at my door. Use this gate code to basically contact them, and they'll buzz me in. They left me with no building number, and I don't know if their mapping pin is gonna be correct. And you know how it is at these apartment buildings. Once you get there, you don't know where the front door is. So you gotta walk around the apartment building, and hopefully you'll find the front door at some particular point in time, whenever that may be. And then you get your $8. It is so dumb. It is such a dumb situation. But that's a part of the job, every day the same situations. And I guess I shouldn't complain, This is the best perk about doing this kind of work is, you do it until you don't want to do it no more. So I just remind myself that, just do it, and then when you get tired of doing it, turn it off and go home. And I don't know, I like to challenge myself, so I'm just keep pushing myself to get it done. So I'm going to be making a left up here into this apartment complex once all these cars go by. And I guess while I'm waiting for the cars to go by, I can open up my Google Maps and just try to make sure that the directions they sent me are going to actually work out. And I'm not going to be, oh, I guess I have to go. So much for looking at my map. The cars ended real quick. Let's see, is there any gates open where I don't have to call them? No, and no. Let's give these people a jingle and see if we can get in. It's dialing. Everybody, I'm gonna have to hope that their instructions are correct for where they're at, because everything is flowing so fast now. I don't have time to look at my Google Maps to see if their building is correct. If I was smart, though, I would stop and take the time to look. But I guess I'm not smart. I must be a dodo head, because I'm gonna trust that where they marked the pin on the map is where they're at. I know that's wishful thinking, but I'm trying to be optimistic. It's like, let's be optimistic. Maybe however they marked it on the map is going to be correct this time. Maybe. Let's see. So it says it's going to be the building coming up on the left very shortly. And so far, I know what the building number is now, so that's good news. But what I don't know is if they are leading me on a wild goose chase and their building is actually not where they marked it. And my journey has only just begun. So I'm supposed to make a left here. And yep, they marked it right. Oh, they are professional. So then I'm going to park here, and then I'm going to start walking from the left to the right, clockwise. And hopefully I will find the apartment and I won't have to walk around the entire building. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, oh shit. Almost hit that car behind me. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. God, get me through. Just get me through today. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling today at all. So now we're at $16, and I hope I didn't smash their eggs. I was like looking, I was like, oh, did there, because I put everything together in a in one of the bags, and they got a gallon of, or half a gallon of milk, and I think while I was driving, the half a gallon of milk rolled on top of the eggs. I'm like, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. But I'm like, it's too late. I'm not even gonna look, because what can I do about it? And they put the eggs in these really like hard plastic containers, so I think they're pretty sturdy. So I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope nothing bad happened. Otherwise, they're gonna give me a bad review. They're gonna say like, you crushed my eggs. I'm like, this job. This job is just riddled with danger and problems around every corner. I'm telling you. You try to do what makes sense, and then, you know, things fall apart on you. I don't know why everybody's over in this far left lane. Why is nobody wanting to get behind this black car? Oh boy. Oh, Montana. Oh, you come a long way. Okay, well, now we're just waiting again, and that is offer completed number 2, and most likely we're still gonna have to do a total of 4 to 5 offers to hit goal, unless something big comes in, but it doesn't look like anything big is gonna come in. And right now I've changed my strategy a little bit, where I'm only taking offers that are at least $8, because I don't really want to take anything. I want to run the clock and just be like, well, nothing came in, the day's over. And normally I'll do $6.50 will be my minimum, but I'm now trying to just reduce the number of opportunities that I'm going to accept, because I'm not vibing with today. I'm sort of in a crappy mood, and not crappy, I'm just in a mood where I just don't want to do it. I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to deal with this job. So, you know, when you get in those kind of moods, your choices are don't do any work at all, or just be more picky, and that way you'll actually do less work. And then when the window closes, then you're done. $4.81 for 5.4 miles. No. It's just like the bet. $10.20 for 6.7 miles. No, that's really just the best thing to do. When you're not feeling it, just create a scenario where you just won't do that much, because you know nothing's going to come in. Very few offers are going to come in today that are going to be $8, and they're going to be $2 for every mile. That's just statistics because it's slow today. So I'm going to block out all those $5 and $6 and $7 offers that are probably going to be the majority of offers that are going to come in. So that's sort of what my plan is. And, you know, if I don't hit goal, no biggie. The time is 10:30 a.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats. I'm going to go back to Target and shop for one item. I'm going to get $8.39 for 1.6 miles. I already looked at the shopping list, and I'm only picking up 3 cases of Diet Coke. So finding the item will not be hard. The difficult part will be, you know, carrying the 3 cases to the front door or handing it to the customer or whatever. And the distance is really short, so it shouldn't take too long to do. So that's really good news. And then, so this is offer number 3, and will now get me to a little over $24. And there's probably enough time to do one more, which will probably get me to $32. And I may stop after that, or maybe the next offer after this will be a big one, and then that will take me over the top to my goal. So we'll see what happens. And then I was at home and I had myself an early lunch. I had some breaded chicken strips with bean soup. Which was tasty. It was just fine, mighty fine. Oh boy, why does this truck have to be here? Oh boy, why do I feel like something bad is about to happen any second now? Oh God, I swear. Oh, I just missed disaster. That Jeep just turned in. I was seconds from disaster. Crisis averted. And yeah, so and then I was just watching Netflix and chilling out, doing the Netflix and chill routine. And then this one finally came in. There was another one I was going to take for $12 and something cents to shop at Albertsons for like 6 point something miles, but I just did not feel like shopping for people's groceries. So I was like, I don't feel like it. And it was going to take me a bit of a distance from home, so I was like, nah, I'll wait. And so this one came in. Hello, crows. I'm parking. All right, let's do it. All right, I got everything. 3 cases of Diet Coke. The store is getting more and more busier as the holidays approach, so it was very difficult navigating the aisles to get to the soda, because the soda's way in the back at the far end of the store, very far corner. So I had to navigate a lot of craziness to get there. But I got all 3 cases, so the hardest part is over. And now comes the drop-off. 0.3 miles from here. It's a business and it's a meet at the door, unfortunately. And oh, you drive real good. You drive real good. Ay, ay, ay. People. It's like out of the way. Now the bad news is I gotta turn here where that truck was at. I hope that truck is gone. If not, it's gonna be more. Oh Lord, he's still there. Back for more fun. Oh Lord. He is desperately, he's been trying to turn there this whole time. And he's had no luck. So all the time I've been shopping, he's been trying to park that truck and has had no luck. Unbelievable. This is just typical of my life, I'm telling you. I was just saying that this truck should have been gone by now. But I don't think he can drive. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can maneuver, because it's been this long that he's been here trying to do it. So now I'm just thinking maybe I should go another route, because he doesn't seem to be having much luck. If he's been here this long, I'll give him another second, and then I'm just gonna give up and try to go a different way. If he can't do it on this run, I'm gonna back up and try to go a different route or turn around. Because this is ridiculous. How long has he been trying to do this? I've been shopping for a while now. OMG. And this guy behind me is like, now guy's behind me, and he is completely not patient at all. And he was going to try to cut around me. I'm like, dude, the guy is trying to do his thing. You got to be patient. We have no choice now. And now I'm committed. I'm stuck here because the stupid jackass behind me is now there. And his wife looks like she's miserable. She's like, I can't believe I married this man. I can't. Oh, there's 2 cars in the front. What a disaster. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, man. Oh, why? Why is something that's so easy have to turn to be such a difficult drop-off? Oh, God. I'm sure I bet you this drop-off is only just begun. I bet you I have to deliver to like a 2nd or 3rd floor. And of course now I missed the timing of the light, so I've got to wait here. Oh, I tell you. It's one of these crappy days. As long as I don't get in an accident, I'm going to be happy. So now I just got to be patient. All the cars just barely started going, so I got to wait for the next round to get through. Oh, God. And this soda's going to be heavy. 3 cases I've got to deliver. And I know it's going to be to a 2nd floor. I can feel it. I smell 2nd floor delivery. It smells like a terrible stench. A terrible, terrible stench. Woohoo! Here we go! And then I'm going to be making an immediate right coming up. Is it this one right here? Is this where I'm turning? Yes, I'm turning here. Okay. And now the mystery begins. What office unit is it? Oh, it looks like it's a 2nd floor delivery. And that's why they said meet at the door, because they know it's going to be a pain in the ass to deliver. Of course. I'm going to go scout it out and see where this damn building, where this damn office is at. Was that worth it? Was that worth the pain and suffering? I don't think so. Oh, man. So the people were nice. They were friendly people, so that was good. And it was some kind of new business they were setting up. $9.20, 5.8 miles, no. So I don't know what kind of operation it was. They were setting up, like they had just moved to that location. And they needed some soda to get through. The caffeine was very important. So yeah, there was nothing else. The stairs were brutal. I had 2 cases in one Uber Eats bag and one in another. And of course that made my shoulder a little bit sore, having to carry those, but what choice did I have? I wasn't about to do 2 trips up those stairs. So it was either have a pain in my shoulder or be a sopping, sweaty mess doing a double trip. to take those cases to the customer. So I chose a sore shoulder over being a sweaty mess. So that was the end of that. The time is 11:11 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats. I'm gonna go to Sprouts Farmers Market and I'm gonna shop for 19 items. I'm gonna get $19.07 for 2.3 miles. This is gonna be the last one, thank goodness, and then I will be done. That is the best part of the day, is being done. And I don't know how hard this shopping trip is going to be. I don't know what I'm shopping for. Let's see if I can take a quick peek and see what kind of items I'm dealing with. Capers. What? Capers? What is this for people and their capers? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Chicken pieces, ice cream, seafood, snacks, vegetables, all kinds of vegetables, yogurts, all kinds of different yogurts. Oh, Lord. Obviously, because it's 19 items, it's going to take a while. But since it's the last one, I'll just be real patient and just take my time, pretend like I'm doing my own personal shopping and not stress about it. Boy, I hope that truck is gone. You know, I'm going back to the same place I was just at, and I really hope that truck is gone. Let's see where we're at now with Mr. Truck Driver. Oh no, he's still parked. He's parked and not blocking the road anymore. Thank goodness. Oh boy. I'm just glad this day is about to come to an end. I mean, there's nothing wrong. The weather's beautiful. I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to be dealing with baloney. I don't want to deal with no baloney. I just want to be done and relaxing. Okay, I'm going to make my left here and then I'm going to park. We are here. Let's go on in and get this job done. Hello. Hey everybody, that is that is the shopping portion. I'm done. I'm so tired. I am so ready to just get out of here. Shopping went just fine. There were a few items I got confused on. There were some substitutions and I was like approved, because they were close enough to what the person would want. And I'm like, whatever. And I've been shopping for a while and they had not been communicating at all, so that told me they were good. So I was like, I'm just gonna get it. And there were a couple items I had a problem finding, but I eventually found them. And I just went to the register and checked out. So my shoulder's starting to feel more stiff from carrying that soda, so I'm a little bit concerned that tomorrow I'm going to be out of commission from making that mistake and doing that delivery for those cases of soda. But for now I seem to be just functioning okay. And now I've got to wait for all these cars again, because the sequencing is out. Now on the left I have plenty of space, but on the right the cars are coming non-stop. So I've just got to be patient. That's the key to everything in life. Just be patient and everything will work out. If you start getting impatient, danger awaits those who are not patient. Lesson in life: be patient and all will be fine. So this customer said to enter off of a net street. So that tells me that they are at a particular apartment. There's only one apartment complex I know that is off of a net street, and it's gonna be the one I'm going to. And I don't even know if they gave me a gate code. I have no idea. Let's see, what did they say? They did not give me a building number. They just gave me an apartment number, and then it's on the 2nd floor. And I have a gate code, which is awesome. So it's going to be coming up, I think, after the park. So there's going to be a park coming up. We're already past the park. And now the turn is going to come up here by this big, giant power pole. I'm going to make a right here. And enter the code. I hope it works. Let's try it. Success. The code worked. All we gotta do now is find this building. Let's see if they marked their building properly. Oh boy, I bet you they didn't. I'm gonna just follow what the navigation says from here, because it should lead me to their building. And if it doesn't, then I'll pull up Google Maps and look for it there. So far it looks like they're leading me right so far. We'll see. I've never gone this way before. This must be a new customer. I don't recall ever going down this way. Let's see. Are you leading me astray or not? Oh, it's real hard to see the building numbers from here because of the stupid storage thing on the right. It says when I make an immediate right turn, it's going to be right there. So let's see. Yeah, they were right. There it is. Okay, I'm just going to park and then we will we'll deliver it. Let's see, I'll park right here, right in the middle. I wonder if it's going to be on the left side or the right side. Let me put my hazards on. The drop-off went just fine. Of course, I was on the wrong side of the building. The first time I went over here to the left and the apartment wasn't there, so it meant it was on the right side. And I had to go up the stairs and just drop it off and took a picture. And I did put very little miles on the car. I currently have 15 miles on the car. So it was a great day for low miles on the car, which was awesome. But as far as the fun factor, there wasn't a lot of fun today. I didn't have a lot of fun today, but I was able to at least get the job done before noon. It's 11:44 a.m. right now, so all is well. So I'm wrapping up. Ooh, look at that tire. Dang, that car's tire got all bent out of shape. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next time. All right, take care. Bye for now.